on earth do we get to fit it all in a day? As a single mom, we wear every single hat. We wear all of the hats. So how do we make time for ourselves? How do we get it done? I'm here to show you in just 3 steps. So get ready for that. Please, before we dive in, I would really love it if you could like and subscribe to this video. If you want to hit the bell notification to be notified when there's more videos that come through, be my guest. The reason I'm asking you to like and subscribe is that I really want to spread the word to all the other single moms, to give them other alternatives to just being stuck in a corporate job every day, all day. And I want to be able to inspire them and give them tools to be able to make their life as a single mom just that much easier. Any little bit helps, and I really am here to be able to do that. Well, I'm wanting to be able to do that. So through you liking and sharing and subscribing to these videos, it lets YouTube know and the algorithm know that the value that we're offering is there to help and assist. So I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Hello everyone. Well, I am Ashley and I am that single mother. I've been doing this for a number of years, and on my journey I've managed to build my own business, which has given me the freedom and the flexibility to be able to be at home and raise my 2 children. My youngest child is now 12 and I have been divorced since he was about 3, so I've kind of been in this game for a while, and it's all going great, and I want to share that journey and those experiences with you in order to help you grow and develop the relationship that you want with your beautiful children. So let's dive into those 3 points to help you to get it all done during the day. Let's go. So as a single mother, we find that we're actually wearing all the hats. We are looking after our personal lives, looking after our professional lives, as well as the lives and the livelihoods of our children. 9 times out of 10, it all does end up being landed on us, and because of our emotional ability to be able to relate to our children, there's so much more that we take on behind the scene. So it's not just a case of making sure that they're fed and in bed and at school on time. There's all sorts of other little things that kind of fit into it that we have to take care of. So fear not, I'm here to share some very effective ways of how you are going to be able to do all of this. Plus, if you are working in corporate, this might give you a little bit of an insight as to how to start contemplating building your own business on the side in order to be able to allow it to become your full-time form of employment. These strategies have really transformed my life, and I really am here to hope that they do the same for you. They are simple, they are easy, and with a little bit of pre-work, they can absolutely work for you too. Step number 1. Prioritize your time. If you're wanting to download our free daily and weekly planner schedule, please go and watch the video here. The link, etc., is at the bottom of that video. I still can't point with my right hand as my arm is still broken, so that's why there is no makeup and no hair done. Thank you for putting up with me. Please go and watch this video here. The download link is at the end of that video, and you can go and get your hands on your free planner and weekly and daily planner there. Okay, so prioritizing your time. What you need to do is you need to set very clear priorities. You need to know exactly what your children need, when they need it. You need to start giving them responsibility and allowing them to take responsibility for their time. This can be something as small as carrying their plates after supper through to the sink. Something that little. They can be held responsible to make sure that they've got their library book ready for school the next day. But you need to set your priorities. Decide what is super important to you within that week. This can be their sports fixtures. It can be any form of appointments that you need to fit in. If you have got work that you need to do that. This also gives you a chance to be able to find out exactly what your children are doing within their day, that if they have got school projects, you can start helping them to, I refer to it as backwards engineer, their due dates, so that they can start making sure that certain things happen on certain days. So sit down on a Friday, sit down on a Sunday, and fit in everything that has to be done. Prioritize your time during the week. This can also be priorities that you know that you need some time out, so you've booked yourself in to go and have your hair done, your nails done, or you've just actually booked off where you can switch your phone, etc. off and go and sit outside in this glorious sunshine and read your book for half an hour. Those are priorities, and I know they might not feel it, but trust me, those are priorities. Something you do need to remember is that your child's schedule might be flexible. Things might happen, things could change. You never know, they might come home sick, but you can still kind of fit that around and kind of juggle things where you need to in order to accommodate your child. Okay, so yes, we are setting things up, we are putting things into practice, but also remember the fact that we write things down increases the possibility and increases the what is the word, it makes sure that you get it done. Okay, so we are setting you up for success here right from the get-go. We're setting you up for success because you've got it written down. You're okay. And please don't go and put in the 12 priorities every single day. That is not going to work. Pick your top 3 and put those in. You can pick 1 or 2 for the week that you have to accomplish, 1 or 2 for the day. Okay? The other thing that you might want to look at is your dreams that you've got, which we will go into dream building and all that sort of stuff at a later date. But if you have decided on your business, etc., or maybe if you're not, here's an idea, spontaneity. Why not put in one evening after your children are in bed and you're lying in your bed, because the electric blanket is my friend during winter, climb into your bed with YouTube and start watching a video on some sort of business ideas that you might have. Have a little notepad next to you, take some notes. But maybe that's your priority in taking the first step towards your dreams coming true of running your own business. Is start to investigate and explore areas that you might want to grow in and might want to develop in. So take that time, set those priorities, write them all down on a piece of paper, and then start picking your top 3 or top 1 for the week, top 3 for the day, and get those structured into your planner. Don't forget your children's. Don't forget you still need time to cook and go to the bathroom. You'll be surprised. Step number 2, do not forget to make yourself a priority. The one thing that I have learned with this broken arm is how to slow down. Okay, a lot of the time, the pain medication has kind of made me a bit woo, but I'm getting very tired at around about the 7 o'clock at night thing. So I'll tell the boys, right, that's it. It's mom's bedtime, and I'll go and I'll lie in bed and I'll read, or I will watch a YouTube video, like I said to you just now, something that'll inspire me or get my brain working. It's difficult to switch off, but you are a priority, and this broken arm has taught me how to slow down. Something else that I've found that it's reduced hugely is frustration, because I have to think about what I'm doing with my left hand. Everything is slowed down. So instead of me just rushing through X, Y, and Z, brushing my teeth, getting dressed in the morning, walking, I've become very deliberate about walking so that I don't trip and hurt myself. So it's really, everything has slowed down, but in slowing down, I'm not making stupid mistakes. So I'm not getting as frustrated. So if you make time for self-care, you are slowing down. You are actually taking back your control during those self-care times, and you are recharging your battery to allow you to not fall and hurt yourself. See the analogy? I'm feeling quite inspired and clever here, not going to lie. Okay, so just slow down. Make you a priority. Now let's think about what can be considered priorities or self-care priorities. This can be the traditional go and have a hot bath, go and read a book, if you're worried about time or whatever, sit down and watch 30 minutes of a TV series. I love the fact that Sweet Magnolias is out in season 3. So that's my treat at the end of the day. Have a glass of wine if that's what you choose. Make yourself a special herbal tea if that's what you choose to do. You can even exercise as considered self-care. Going for a walk, going for a run, getting to the gym, that is considered self-care. So if you want to put that into your diary 3 times a week, please do. Please do that. If journaling, you find that journaling really inspires you and feeds your soul, That is considered self-care. Go and do that. If you feel that gardening inspires you, is good for your soul, do that. That is self-care. Self-care doesn't necessarily have to be taking the time off to go and have a hot bath. There are a multitude. Whatever you find, you can just, like, after you've done it or while you're in the process of doing it, you can go, that is self-care. Okay. Anything that you find that feeds you, that is self-care. So make time for that. If you can do it every day, wonderful. But what I would urge you to do is try at least 3 times a week. Just 3 times a week. It doesn't have to be an hour a day. Just fit in something that feeds your soul, that helps you to just slow down, take a breath, and be able to focus better. Sleeping and self-care and all those good things. I'm an insomniac, so sleeping, I can't really relate to people who enjoy their sleep. Sorry. To me, I love to study. That is my form of self-care. I like to learn and feel inspired. I love to be outside barefoot. I love walking. I love exercising. Well, I was enjoying walking my dogs, but they've kind of put a spanner in those works. Good old Hallmark Christmas movies. But then I have handcrafts that I do. So I like to knit, I like to crochet. So while I'm watching my Hallmark movie or whatever, that's what I might be doing on the side, making blankets for the SPCA and those sort of things. Those are my self-care. Okay? Yours would be different. And I would love, please, if you can, in the comments below, tell us what you love to do for self-care. I would love to hear. It might even inspire me to kind of test some of those things out too. Drawing. Oh, forgot about drawing. So yes, please let me know in the comments below what you do for your form of self-care. It would be lovely to hear everybody's versions, and let's inspire those that might not know how to care for self-care. So please leave a comment about what you do for self-care. Step number 3 is embrace flexibility. Perfectionism is a killer. Okay, yes, there's sometimes we have to, but perfectionism leads to procrastination, and that's never a good thing. I think you'll agree with me. So allow yourself to be flexible. You're a parent, okay? You are a mother. Life can be unpredictable, all right? But you have your priorities set in place. Learn to be flexible. Embrace the flexibility of what you can create for yourself. Because I've also learned things do happen for a reason, and you might not have been in the right mindset at that time to do the task of X. So now that this little A, B, and C have kind of slotted into the way, and X is now to move over there, now all of a sudden you're attempting X with a Y frame of mind. Ta-da! All of a sudden it's just so much better. So don't be scared of flexibility. If you suddenly do find yourself like stuck and you haven't got, I don't know, all of a sudden your children are being let out late for school, or something's happened and you've got free time on your hands. I know you're laughing, but sometimes it does happen where all of a sudden you've got 15 minutes. Why don't you take that opportunity to start doing a little bit of self-care? Breathing, meditation. You can walk and breathe. Just, by the way, you should be walking and breathing, but you can actually start to regulate your breath, and that is a form of active meditation. So if you do find yourself you're stuck in a queue, stop breathing deeply. People around you might think you might be a little bit strange, but who cares what they think? But start doing a little bit of those types of things. And also, if you're stuck in the parking lot while you're waiting for your child at school, why not just do some research and see what sort of remote business opportunities are out there, and start giving yourself a little bit of flexibility and latitude to start dreaming and to start thinking and setting out all those little creative seeds and tentacles that can start going out and exploring for you what you might be able to do instead of being stuck in corporate. Sorry, I'm quite passionate about this because I think, yeah, I've done the corporate thing, and I cannot explain how much better working for myself is, and having that flexibility and being in control of that flexibility. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay then, nice short video. Again, please, if you are wanting to go and download that free planner, it's at the bottom of this video, so please head over there and go and get it. And again, like and subscribe. If you want to reach out to me, please feel free to leave a comment. Please feel free to reach out. My email address is in the description below, and also all my social media. So if you want to go and cyberstalk, be my guest. All the links, etc., are there. And yeah, I would please, again, reminder, because I know how busy you are, don't forget to let us know what your self-care treats are. And I am so looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Please have yourself the most remarkable week. Please have fun. You don't have to do your daily planner in black and blue pen. You can use crayon, and you can use anything that makes you feel fun and inspired. But go and have fun with those. Write out your priorities. Get your children to do the same. Put their priorities for school, etc. It'll be a lovely, good bonding session. Blah, blah, blah. I'm talking too much because I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see what you do with your lives and how you grow, and so exciting. But anyway, I will be quiet now. Have a good week. I will catch you in the next video, and enjoy. Goodbye.